Was the youngest bowler in cricket history to get 10 wickets in a test match. He was 18 at the time and going so well at the moment. So can Terry Jones hang on here? Here comes a real test, swinging over into the net, which he does very well indeed. Starts to climb. Wasim Akram still hasn't let up. Question, of course, is, has he gone too fast? Has he judged this well? Has he judged it badly? Only time will tell. Steve Abett also going strongly. No need to tell you how fit these people are, of course. But being fit for an athletics track or a cricket match is one thing. Being fit for this assault course is something completely different. Wasim's knees just letting him down a bit. That's a really nasty jump coming down.
Back with the second last episode from this chapter. And the clip you just saw is where Wasim Akram participated in a military competition back in his heydays. He is down, he is out, he's tense, he's stressed out, but he's learned it from the great man. It's not over till it's over. Hang in, and he's trying to hang in. So he continues. Khwaja Tariq Rahim, a former governor of Punjab, he was from Pakistan People's Party, I remember, then offered his services pro bono, which means free. Why would he use that word, pro bono? But that's color. As a legal representative. It meant at least that I would not have to walk alone into that dark, pink brick buildings of Lahore's High Court, where a black-clad Qayyum presided, a portrait of Jinnah on the wall behind him. The tone of the commission was sour from the start. Commission was the first witness was Sarfraz Nawaz, a great cricketer in his day, but a politician predisposed to wild allegations and assertions, such as that Dean Jones had been forced to retire because of match fixing. Nonsense. And that Imran Khan should be stoned to death as an adulterer. Weird. I remember Sarfraz Nawaz. He was a character, Urdu wala character, and he was fondly known, he was a crowd favorite, and he was fondly known as Ghora, I mean horse. And whenever they played at Qaddafi Stadium, Lahore, I remember the crowd would start chanting "Ghode ko over do, Ghode ko over do." And he was also married to a famous actress of that time, Rani. And the crowd would again start chanting Rani da Ghoda, Rani da Ghoda. Yeah, in my opinion, probably Sarfraz had a grudge with Wasim Akram, because in 1984, when Wasim Akram burst into the scene, Sarfraz probably had that last chance. He was about 34, 35 at that time, and he probably had a last chance to make a comeback, but Wasim Akram probably ruined all his chances. So he probably has a grudge against him. So he continues. Next witness was Farishte Ghati Aslam, a journalist from the news who had gained a degree of notoriety by regurgitating, why would you use that word? That means repeating allegations initiated by Rashid Latif and Amir Sohail with minimal proof beyond them. She thereby lumped me in with Salim Malik, blackened by the Australians, and also Ijaz Ahmed, disliked because he was close to us both. Such witnesses got a lot more attention than Yawar Saeed, who said he believed me completely clean, and Arif Ali Abbasi, who said he had never seen any proof of fixing. So Yawar Saeed and Arif Ali Abbasi are with Akram, while there are some strange characters, weird characters like Sarfraz Nawaz and that journalist who are against him. So he continues. I sat mostly on my own while the rest of the team gathered on the other side of the court. It was like I was contagious or radioactive. So then he goes on that the whole team was sitting on one side and he was on one side. The stress was intense and it exacerbated my diabetes as well as my depression. And then he says Australia comes to Pakistan, and for the first test at Rawalpindi, Sohail is the captain, and then the selectors and Javed is the coach, and they little regard for him, and they include Salim Malik, Saklan, Mushi, Saeed, Inzi, all accused, all under accusation, and him to play. And the day after, bizarrely, Taylor and Mark Ward joined us in the court to recount their unsavory experiences of Salim, who had top scored against them the day before. Life could hardly get any stranger. So what he's trying to say is that was when, I think that's the tour when Salim Malik went to the room of Shane Warne and Tim May and offered that money. And so he's bamboozled that how are you supposed to perform when all the accused are in the team? I'll just sum up this paragraph. Then he mentions that the next day, Amir Sohail is called into the court of Qayyum. And instead of saying anything about match fixing, Sohail, in front of the court, in front of Justice Qayyum, says that the morale of the team fell when Wasim Akram didn't play in that World Cup quarterfinal of 1996. So, and that pissed off Justice Qayyum, he says, and he excused Sohail with a note of contempt. Now go and practice. For what good it will do to you? जाके practice कर. आगे गाल भी कड़ी होनी होने. Then he continues that to inquire further into the Bangalore quarterfinal, Dan Kiesel, I think the physio was called, and gave the only possible answer. My fitness or otherwise could not only be confirmed by me. He was in pain and it was for him to decide. So the Dan simply said that it's up to the player. I mean, if he's not fully fit, he won't play. I'll just stop here. And I'll just wrap it up in the next chapter, and we'll probably come to a conclusion. Has he clarified his name in this under investigation? And thanks for watching.
उन्होंने कहा कि जुए के बारे में बात ना करें, मुंह बंद रखें।
कौन लोग हैं जो आपको थ्रेट्स कर रहे हैं? आप नाम लेंगे जरा?
ये तो अननोन लोग थे जो आए थे, लेकिन मुझे शक तो नजम सेठी भी है जिसके साथ मेरे केसेस चल रहे हैं। उसके अलावा तो मेरी किसी से दुश्मनी नहीं है जी।
नजम सेठी से आप कहते हैं नजम सेठी साहब ये सब कुछ करवा रहे हैं?
क्योंकि वो हरासा करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, कभी कोर्ट में केसेस कर देता है, कभी कंटेम्प्ट की लगवाने की कोशिश कर रहा है कि मैं बयान ना दूं, और ये मामला काफ़ी देर से चल रहा है।
क्यों आपको थ्रेट्स करवा रहे हैं? वजूहत क्या हैं?
वो कहते हैं ना जुआ होने दो और मुंह बंद करो।
जुआ करवा रहे हैं वो लोग?
सरेआम
बोर्ड इन्वॉल्व है इसके अंदर?
PSL में क्या नहीं हुआ यार, सारे लोग पकड़े गए आपके सामने।
वो तो कहते हैं कि हम लोग बड़े अच्छे काम कर रहे हैं, पाकिस्तान में क्रिकेट की बहाली के हवाले से बहुत ज़्यादा प्रोग्राम्स लेके आ रहे हैं।
नहीं, क्रिकेट की बहाली एक अलग चीज़ है, और जब ये खुद कहता है कि हमें पता था जुआ होना है और हमने होने दिया ताकि बाद में लोगों को पकड़ें। असल लड़ाई ये है कि मुगलों ने अपना जुआ फिक्स किया हुआ था। नजम सेठी ने, मुझे लगता है कि इसके जो बुकी जो वाकफ़ है, इन्होंने अपना